The same people that'll say there's a separation between church and state come on here and push religion.
Let's go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear your user 5IXXCKDDB.
Oh, my guy. This is the one who told me I'm a bad Catholic.
No, you're the one that's telling yourself you're a bad Catholic because you're not following anything the Catholics teach. But anyway, yeah, abortion is completely wrong. And for you to think a fetus is not a living thing, even though you're a fetus, makes no sense because you need to understand that a fetus doesn't develop automatically into a full-grown person. It has to start somewhere.
Right. I agree. But, I mean, you don't give moral consideration to sperm and eggs, do you?
Moral consideration? What do you mean? Like I don't consent to it? Is that what you're saying?
Like,
No.
do you give moral consideration to, like, your dining room table?
Wait, so you think my sperm is like alive or something?
Well, it is
It
alive.
is alive.
I know, but you can't make a human out of that.
Well, yeah,
What? That's
Huh?
how humans are made, Buddy Bear.
Oh, so you don't need a woman's eggs. Okay, that's really interesting.
Nobody said that.
No, you just did because you just said my.
I mean, you didn't just say that. You said that you were once a fetus, therefore it is alive. So I went back just one step further to a sperm and an egg.
So explain to me why there hasn't been one sperm that hasn't been like impregnated by an egg, or I don't know how it all goes. Why does
you don't know how it works?
Why does a lone sperm not turn into a human?
It needs an egg.
Oh,
but I'm saying that we were once the sum of our parts, correct?
We were what?
Why can you say you were once a fetus? I was once an egg was once existed before my time too. Like, do you give moral consideration to an egg?
No,
that was my point.
The only time something starts growing is when the sperm impregnates the egg. That's the only time.
Impregnates.
No, it's hold on, Kenzie. It's the sperm that gets impregnated.
Whatever it is, that's the only time. And second off, I mean, you want to be selfish and abort because that's really what it comes down to is being selfish.
Well, you just want to be self-righteous.
No, not a matter of self-righteous. You're just
It is. You come on here with an unfounded superiority of morality, and it's you're not.
No, because you're making a decision upon somebody else that can't make the decision for themselves, and you're ending their life.
They're not a sentient being, right?
What?
They're not a sentient being. Like, they have no will.
Oh, so you expect it to just be a full-grown man in your womb?
No, I'm saying that I don't give moral consideration to it.
I know you don't. That's why you abort. But for the people that do, they understand that a fetus is going to develop into a human. It already is.
No, it may develop into a human. It's not guaranteed. Did you know that 50 to 80% of fertilized eggs don't even implant into the uterus? And then ones that do, actually 50% result in miscarriage. So it's actually more likely that when an egg is fertilized, it will not result in a live birth than that it will.
Okay, but they're not intentionally killing the baby. An abortion is.
Right, but you can't say that it will become this because that's not true. It may become this.
They're trying to have the baby. That's the difference. You do not want it. You're going to kill it.
You're not listening.
No, I am, because those people don't.
Not.
What?
You're not.
I am.
Because I'm just correcting your context. You're saying that if something is fertilized, it will result in a live birth if you don't interfere with it, and that is not true.
I understand. You know our bodies aren't perfect. Like, there's a lot of disabilities in the world.
Right.
There's a lot.
You realize that I'm not making my own arguments, that I am just addressing yours?
Do you realize that our bodies aren't perfect and this stuff happens? Yes, miscarriages happen, but a lot more caring than an abortion because that is completely 100% guaranteed killing that baby.
It's not a baby.
So were you a fetus?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so did you when you were a fetus, were you the exact same size you are now?
I'm sorry?
When you were a fetus, were you the exact same size you are now?
No.
Okay, so like a seed that you got to water. Like, what is it going to turn into?
It might turn into a plant. It might die.
But if you take care of it and hypothetically your body, functions fine for having a baby, it's going to turn into an
Hypothetically.
adult.
So again, it's not a guarantee. It's a may. It may, it might, it could.
But every single person on this earth was a fetus. So in conclusion, that is
Right. And
a,
every single person on this world was also once an egg.
no, that they're not an egg. What do you mean an egg? Like an egg that was like impregnated by the sperm? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, yes. Everything takes time to develop. Nobody is automatically a full-grown man or woman.
Right. And I'm saying that you don't give moral consideration to eggs. Like, you don't feel bad when a woman gets her period. Like, no, that was a baby that never got to be born.
But that's not how it is. A
But like,
period.
why do you put value on it when it's not a sperm or egg, but once it is fertilized and has connected to the endometrium?
Because
Like, why at that point?
that makes all the difference because that's when an actual baby is developing. This other thing
Right.
you're telling me, that's not when
So,
a baby develops.
so
That's a
you
period.
so you care about the potential that it has to be a human being. You
No,
care
it's
about
not.
the potential.
No, not potential. It's when it is developing into a human being. That's the difference.
Right, but there
No,
are
it is
statistics
potential.
that 30 to 50% of
I
those are
don't.
going to
I
miscarry.
I don't care about potential. These people that
That's all you care about is potential.
no, I don't. It's the babies that are actually growing that their lives are ended shortly.
They are
That's
not a baby, though. Like, you do recognize that.
so without a fetus, there will be no human. With a fetus, it's going to develop. You need to.
Without sperm, without eggs, there is no human.
Okay, then don't have sex. It's that simple.
What the fuck, dude?